You can't learn how to swim if you don't ever get in the water. You can't hit a home run if you never step up to the plate. You can't score a touchdown if you don't get in the game. You can't spend all your life, you can't spend all your time standing on the sidelines. If you clicked on this video, then I know you have a dream, I know you have a goal, I know you have a vision for your life. And that vision, that goal, that dream, it may have some risk involved, but take that risk. I'll give you reasons why you need to. Number one, not only will I be giving you reasons on why you need to, but I'll be giving you ways in which you can take that risk and take that chance on yourself. Number one, write the vision. This is the first step. So you have a vision, you have a dream, you have a goal, write it down. Write it down. Why? Because seeing is believing. You need to be able to see it. You already see it here. That's why you clicked on this video. You already see it in your mind, but you want to see it in reality. Put it on paper. Put it on your iPad, iPhone, iPad, computer, whatever it is. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your mirror. Put it on your counter. Write it down so that you can continue to see it over and over and over. Seeing is believing. And write it down. Another reason why it's important to write it down, so that you can be clear. Clear on what? Clear on the destination that you're striving towards. Imagine you get in the car and you get in this car and you don't know what, you don't have any destination. Now what are you doing? You're burning gas. Gas prices are too high for you to be doing that, right? And the price of regret, the price of not being your full potential, the price of not executing, the price of not reaching where it is that you desire to reach in terms of your goals and your highest aspirations. That price is too high for you to just be playing around. Lock in. If you're enjoying the video thus far, like, comment, subscribe. This is Big Game Chain. You know the name, the most authentic in the game. Number one, write the vision. Be clear on your destination. And that can change over time, but at least at this point, you have something that you're striving towards. Number two, make a plan. Number two is to make a plan. So you have a vision, you have a goal, you have a destination in mind. Now make a plan to how you're gonna get there. None of us plan to fail. Sometimes we fail to plan. We have dreams, we have goals, but we don't have a plan to go with it. So have a plan, and break it down in the steps. If you want to go to medical school, if you want to go to the NBA, if you want to go to the NFL, if you want to start that business, if you want to start your music career, if you want to do this in entrepreneurship, if you want to go to graduate school, if you want to have this job, whatever it is, relationship goals, fitness goals, whatever it is, write a plan to help you reach the goal. So for example, fitness-wise, you may want to lose weight. So you wrote it down. I want to lose weight. I want to get in better shape. Number two, how will I do that? Well, I have to eat right. I have to reduce my stress. I have to make sure I'm sleeping. I have to make sure I'm working out consistently. I have to make sure I'm staying consistent and motivated and disciplined. That's the plan. So write out a plan. Have a plan. Make a plan. And then number three, after you've defined your vision, you've made your plan, now it's time to execute, and you execute by focusing on the process. Focus on the process. Once again, we'll go back to that example of the weight loss. You losing 10 pounds by the end of the year, you losing 3 pounds by the end of the month. That is an outcome. But along to that outcome, there's a process, there's a journey that leads to the outcome. That's what you must focus on. Focus on the process of your progress. Because you may reach that goal in the exact time in which you desire, or you may not. But if you're focused on the process, then you will continue along your journey regardless, which is what you want. Sometimes people set goals with a certain outcome, with a certain deadline and a certain timeline. And when it doesn't hit, they become devastated. They become demoralized. And then they stop the process. I don't want that to be you, and I know you don't want that to be you. So focus on the process. Be more process-oriented than outcome-oriented or result-oriented. And eventually the outcome and the result, it will come in due time. And number 4, what I want you to remember too, are 2 words. Just start. Just start. When you start, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be on point exactly as far as everything has to be just perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. Just start. If you want to go to the gym, just start. If you want to start that brand, just start. If you want to start the music career, just start. Your first song doesn't have to be a #1 hit. The first time you go to the gym, you don't have to be lifting the whole gym. Or the first time you get on the treadmill, the first time you start biking or jogging or walking, you don't have to do a marathon. Just start though. And I use the analogy all the time. When a baby is born, a baby does not know how to run or walk. First, the baby does what? It crawls. So you have to crawl before you can walk. And then you have to walk before you can run. A lot of people want to do that. They want to start off doing that. But this is where you have to start. Don't beat yourself up when you're still at this stage, because we've all been there. Whether it's learning your ABCs, whether it's learning how to use the restroom, how to tie your suit, we've all had to start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere. The greatest athletes, they started somewhere. Stephen Curry wasn't always an MVP caliber player in the NBA. He had to start somewhere. The journey started long before he even entered into the NBA. So just start your journey. Don't beat yourself up when you're still in the crawling stage. And if you don't remember anything from this video, remember this. Take that risk before it's too late. Just start. Just start. Write the vision. Make it clear. Write the vision. Make it plain. Be clear. Have your destination in mind. Number 2, make a plan. We don't plan to fail. Sometimes we fail to plan. Don't let that be you. Make a plan. Number 3, execute. How do you execute? By focusing on the process. Not necessarily just the outcome or the result, but the process that leads to the outcome or result that you desire. And number 4, just start. You don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be exactly how you want it to be. Just start. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.